Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. You're gonna have to start it.
Heh.
I'm going to say gubernatorial, just like Deadpool does.
I mean, that is something.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
indeed.
Gotta put that on a shirt, you know? It's hard coming up with new intros every week, audience. Give us a break, you know?
Yeah, you can't do it's
Mhm.
hard to go everything into it. It's
Yeah,
not easy.
yeah. Sometimes I just rather just sit home and just playing Dispatch again, for the third
Yeah.
Look,
time in
I
a
just
row.
downloaded a new game onto my Switch for free, and it's been actually kind of fun so far. It kind of reminds me of Maple Story.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh. What
Hmm.
what game?
I don't. It's like I don't remember the name of it, but it's like Guardian. It's like Guardian something. I don't know, but it's
Yeah.
cute. I just wish I was able to like customize my character more rather than just armor. I'm just like I don't
Um,
want to be a little blonde boy. I am not a little blonde boy, Cryptid. You've seen
oh,
what I look like. I am
yeah.
not a little blonde boy.
Hmm.
Ah.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man. It's only so much. It doesn't take that much effort to do an update after all, right, audience? On a game,
Indeed.
on
Well, it
games.
was a free game, so but it's a
Ah.
gotcha hell game, so it got me
Oh, I
good.
want those games. Damn it.
Well, I don't know how it works really all
Hmm.
the way because I just started playing it, but we'll get to it when
Hmm.
we get to
Yeah.
it.
Gotcha
Yeah.
games require money after you just keep spending money to get good character.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
know. I played like three other gotcha games, so I know the struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's why
remember
I never got into the games.
I remember the last time I was actually spending money on a game was back when I was playing Avengers for the PS4. What
Mm.
Ugh.
a waste! What a waste that ended up
Yeah, that
being
game
at
was a waste of
the
time. That's why I
end.
just gave up. Like this
Yeah.
is crap.
Yeah, I was.
I did beat the single player campaign, but that's about it.
Mhm.
I not do multiplayer stuff.
That's. I mean, yeah. In hindsight, what it was, they should have gone a different route, and the of the characters didn't really help it either. But I,
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing as Captain America. That was my main reason for purchasing a PS4. Audience was to play as Captain America, and it's also the same reason I bought a PS5 so I could play Captain America in 1943.
Which
Wow.
I'm really excited
Look,
about that
I'm
game.
too poor for a PS5, even though both my dad and my brother both
I
got one.
know
Yep.
it.
And then also
They got
Wolverine
theirs
coming
for
out.
Christmas, by the way.
Yep.
Ooh, okay, there you go.
And I
Uh,
get all the hand-me-down PlayStations, so
oh,
Aw.
feels better than nothing. But yeah, we're also getting the Wolverine game too.
I
That
can't
new
wait for that
one.
game to be awesome.
1943 better come out before the Wolverine game is all I'm saying. Come
Well,
on.
the GTA 6. Remember GTA 6 coming out, which is a
It,
game
it,
I
it's
not looking forward
yeah.
to, but
It,
I'm intrigued.
it is amazing that I'm waiting for World War II to come to my console. Amazing to say that, right, audience?
Yep.
Like, but one thing I think that's going to happen in the Wolverine game, Tevia, Deadpool has to show up.
Yeah,
I
I don't
think
be
we might get an
surprised.
Alpha Flight reference before we get Deadpool, dude. You're gonna have to be
What?
patient
you
because we
know,
saw from the leaks that we're getting Sasquatch, and
ooh,
I
there
hate
you
that
go.
motherfucker. I hate that bitch. You know
Oh,
Don't,
this. You know
don't worry.
anyone who knows me personally knows how much I don't like Walter Lankowski,
Don't worry.
and
He
it's
might be.
like he might be our only
Oh,
representation for Alpha Flight, but
oh,
we might get
oh,
Heather though. I will be okay
oh,
if we get Heather.
oh. All the more reason why you should play
oh,
that Wolverine game
Motherfucker,
because
I don't have a
likely.
PS5.
Oh no, I mean I'm saying in general, like hey, you might get a stage where Wolverine is going to have to fight Sasquatch.
and
Like
maybe kill
You know
Sasquatch.
what? I won't be mad if we have to kill Walter because I know Wild Child killed Walter one time.
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, but all right. Now that we got the chatter out of the way, you guys want to get started?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was the story.
All right.
Mhm.
Let me do the intro. Welcome to Comic Fanatic Live, the news and reviews of the week, audience. You're here with me, Cryptid Secret 415. Get ready to talk about saving America tonight.
Woo!
Woohoo! USA! Okay, which
USA, USA.
USA, USA.
Anyways, I'm Richter, also known as the Witch of Jotunheim, pronouns they, he. And instead of doing that first, we're going to go on a quest with some elves, which are way cooler, by the way. They're cool-ass elves.
Indeed.
Gotcha. All right, Tev.
Oh, yeah.
Your
I'm
intro.
Spoken
Yeah,
Unity.
not
You'll be on my channel. I review comic, movie, video games, the works. And I watch anime Unity, and well, I'm into Java comics. Thank you for having me on the main show, and I can't
Mhm.
wait to get started. Yep.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And together, we are the Fanatics, -2, but +1, thanks to Tevia. And our special Tuesday nights, we talk about the comic reviews of the week. We have some, foundings of America to talk about today, audience. Going back to talking about some elves here and there too. Some Spider-Man. Oh, wow, now that I think about it, a lot of our comics today are going to be in the past.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
coincidence?
This week was dead.
Yeah,
The
yeah. Yep. And we also have some Batman talk, this and that. But yeah, before we get to those, I hear we have a thing called socials, right? Which
Yeah.
hmm
Sorry, I had to yawn. First of all, subscribe because I said so. If you don't want me to continue yawning, but that's gonna happen anyways because it's a normal bodily function. Um,
hmm
you can also find us on our Twitter at Comic Fanatic 69 because that's when you get the updates on whenever we go live. Most of the time, sometimes I forget, especially on live that I'm not on. But that's on me. That ain't on anyone else. Anyways, if you just want to find me, you can find me on my Twitter at Witch of Jotun with an E instead of a U. I try to post stuff on there sometimes, so even though Twitter is hell. Anyways,
Yeah.
find me on my TikTok and Instagram at witch_of_Jotunheim. I tend to be post more often there because that makes sense. Anyways, you can find me on my Tumblr and Blue Sky at North Star Aria, and also newly my Letterboxd. So follow me on Letterboxd too. You can also find me on my Ko-fi at Witch of Jotunheim, and if you want to commission me for some cool art, hit me up on my Instagram. I will work with prices on you if you're interested. Anyways, you know Tevya, you know Cryptid. Let's get the show on the road.
Got
So
it.
I can watch more Star Trek.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So first comic of the week. Go ahead,
It's me.
Witch.
We're talking about Elfquest number 7, The Dreamberry Tales. Yay! By Wendy and Richard Peeney, by the way.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm also getting into Elfquest. This is my long-lasting fantasy series that I'm getting into. Suck it, Lord of the Rings fans. I'm not getting into it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm only committing myself to so many super long franchises, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to work with me. I'm reading this, I'm watching Star Trek, and I'm getting into the Legiverse. You're gonna have to be patient.
Exactly.
Anyways, we're starting off where we last left off, which is where Cutter, he's the blonde-haired elf, by the way, and Skywise, the white-haired elf wearing the blue, by the way.
Okay.
They just went back to their original homeland before it got burned down, but it's burned down now because of the humans who burnt it down in the first couple of issues.
Of course.
Yeah, because the humans are the bad guys here, guys. They're shitty in this universe. So yeah, they're walking throughout their homeland, their former homeland. You know, Cutter walks past the tree that he was born in because they were forest elves.
Yeah.
And basically everything like that. They try to find some food for themselves and the wolves and everything, and then we see some ogre-like people watching from the shadows. From a hill. Why not?
Okay.
And so they're like, I think I know what we should do. So they sneak up on them, and then boom, they throw some sleep powder at them, like smoke bombs. Can you go to the first pic?
Sure thing.
Yeah, sleep powder, and they knock them out. Unfortunately, fortunately, the wolves do not get hit that badly. Well, even though one of them gets hit, but it's fine. So yeah, they take them to their little huts, and they try to get up out of the bed area that they're in, but guess what? They're chained at the ankles, so they can't really move too much.
Well,
And Cutter does what Cutter knows best and tries to lunge at the ogres or trolls. I think they're trolls.
Yeah, she said trolls.
yeah. We gotta be correct. We gotta be correct on their classifications because
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
I assume there's a difference between an ogre and a troll.
I don't care.
So,
I don't care. These
they're
guys
just,
are assholes. These guys are assholes.
okay.
Anyway, going back to it. So basically, Cutter tries to lunge at them, but unfortunately can't because his chain got not lodged, but caught into one of the wooden posts. Because the only reason why he was doing this is because they have a sword, his father's sword that he uses.
Yeah.
So and he's like, "Give me back, you dirty, deceiving son of a sick human! Give me back my sword! I'm warning you," and everything like that. But guess what? Before the troll guy, Pick Nose, that's his name by the way, tries to do anything too crazy. Cutter bites his leg. He's already on the ground. Use your disadvantage. And so from the outside of this little house, we see some growling and scratching from the wolves. Cutter and Skywise's wolves, because they have wolves. They're wolf riders, if anyone didn't know.
Yeah.
So basically, the trolls were trying to, they were gonna try to get rid of them or kill them and eat them, whatever they do. And so luckily, from the fuzziness of their brains, our two lovely elf duos, they tell them to fuck off for a little bit and they can come back later, okay? And that's what they do. They fuck off for a little bit. And everything like that. Skywise gets off of the little wooden bed post thing that they're on. I don't know exactly what that is, but yeah, he falls off of it and here we are. Anyways, so yeah, basically one of the other trolls decides, let's make these two our servants and make them give us our food that we made and all this other stuff, and pour their wine and everything like that. It's whatever.
Isn't there a different term for forcing somebody to be a servant? I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not gonna get into that today, okay?
Let's go down that road.
Okay, just saying.
Yeah, but for right now, we're just gonna say servants.
Yeah, because we know the other terminology.
Terminology we don't have to fully get into right now, okay? That's not the time and place.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Picknose decides to be a little nice and give our lovely elven friends some of the alcohol that they have. Which we find out that it's made of dream berries, which we have seen in the past, by the way. Okay. It makes really good alcohol. Apparently, I want to try that. So we find out. So we find out in Cutter and Skywise's drunken state, and also because of Picknose, that the pommel of Cutter's sword is actually a key. To treasure or something, it's cool. Everything like that. And so basically Picknose puts it in a pocket or something that he has, and Skywise is like, ooh, treasure. And with this silly little face that he makes. I love Skywise. He's my favorite character so far, dude. I might cosplay him in the future, but whatever. It's fine.
Woo!
Cool.
Anyway, so we do get a bit of backstory on how the trolls got to their original cave kingdom type thing in the first place and everything like that. And also dog barking in the background, apparently.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so yeah, there was also some infighting and everything like that, and it's not fun. Anyways, so yeah, they also don't have the greatest relationships with the elves, as anyone who's been paying attention for the few times I've talked about Elfquest, that one episode where I talked about it for over an hour. 5 issues scripted, 5.5 issues.
He set a record that day with the audience, so yeah.
5.5 issues in a row. It was interesting.
Yep.
So, yeah. But don't worry. well, like, yeah, we do find out that the trolls weren't the most well taken care of because of one specific troll who was causing a muck. Don't worry, it's fine. Yeah, obviously they're beefing because they don't fucking like each other and everything like that, and so there's like they're just chilling for the most part, not too much, you know.
Yeah.
And you can like tell that Cutter is kind of like feeling homesick, you know. He just wants to go back to his wife, and you know, he's like talking about all this great stuff about Lita and everything like that, and all that other stuff. And even Skywise is like, "Hey, don't look at me. I've been wondering, like why myself, like how this happened, you know, and everything like that. Keep in mind, I know some of the people here who are watching this episode, and even Tevia probably don't even know what Lita looks like, but she is fucking gorgeous. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Okay.
And so before Cutter is able to do anything else, like, you know, talk about Lita some more, Picknose does like pull him down, like, sit down, like, you elves botch everything, even romance. Nah, nah, nah. Fucking kind of like a bitch. He's kind of acting kind of like a bitch, you know,
Yeah.
and everything. And so basically, they bring up this one person, you know, named Two Edge, who is like a master blacksmith and everything. Can you go to the next picture, please?
Yep.
Thank you. That's what he looks like. Thoughts?
Oh.
Okay.
He is
He's
actually part elf and part
Oh.
troll.
Part elf, part troll. A hybrid?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Even
He's
Cutter was
basically-
like, what the hell?
How does that even
Whoa,
work?
whoa. Wait. Somebody has a problem with an elf and a troll conceiving a child? Oh, I wonder what.
I don't
you
fucking
call-
know. Keep in mind, the
I don't
trolls
get
and
it.
the elves have not had the best relationship, just like the humans and everyone else.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah, that's
this is
anything
not the
new.
most peaceful of societies at this very moment, okay?
Okay.
Sometimes
okay.
they work
Yeah.
together, a lot of the times they don't. That's what I've gathered so far, okay? I'm not done with Elfquest yet. Like I
Gotcha.
said, I'm committing myself to a lot of big franchises, okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, so
Okay.
yeah, we learn about him and everything, that, like, you know, he's old as the mountains and everything like that, and all that jazz. And so basically, Picknose is like, it keeps holding like Cutter's sword because, you know, he's not gonna give it back.
No, he's not. Yeah.
He's not gonna give it back and everything. And he's like, this flimsy little elf blade is useless in a troll hand. It's like Bearclaw won it in a game of stones for it once, and we thought we cheated him. All this other stuff. Basically, he's talking shit about Cutter's father, who died.
Oh, shit.
He died. Not because of like humans or the trolls or anything. This was like a whole separate thing. But he basically died in battle, and so basically Cutter became like the leader of the Wolf Riders. So after that, so yeah, that's why his hair up is like that, because he is the leader of the, yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, so yeah, basically Cutter does what Cutter does best, and lunges at Picknose, be like, "You son of a bitch! You, like, don't talk about my dad like that." And so basically, Skywise steals some of the sleep dust away from this troll witch hag lady, and basically yeets it at one of them, and everything. They cough it up and everything like that, and basically they make their escape, right? And everything. Don't worry, Cutter got his sword back and everything like that. Picknose and Skywise duke it out a little bit, but don't worry, with the help of some mud and his good friend Cutter, he's able to leave. And can you go to the next picture?
Yep.
There you go. See, buddies help buddies, guys. And the wolves pull up and
Aww.
ride off and everything like that. And so basically the trolls are like, good fucking riddance, man. Like, less mouths to feed. And like one of the other trolls, like the one lady troll, you know, who was like having a thing with Picknose and everything like that, was like, but at least I liked having servants. It was fun not to do anything. And so one of them was like, as long as I have the key to the secret treasure chamber, that's all that matters. And so basically, Cutter like takes off the shackles from his feet and is kind of bummed out about his sword not like being ruined because of like the pommel of the sword. But guess what? Skywise does best buddy things and pulls out of his mouth the pommel of the sword, the key. because he
Oh,
forgot he had
okay.
it there in his mouth. Because he's kind of drunk right now.
Hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
And so
Yep.
basically, they decide to ride off into the sunset after remembering what the humans had said in the last issue, which I talked about, I think, last week. Cryptid, was it last week I talked about issue 6?
Yes, I think it was. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they ride off, and I think Picknose found out about the key. And that's where the issue ends. So stay tuned in the future for when I have no other books to talk about more Elfquest.
Gotcha. I mean, it is a series that sounds like it'll give us a good amount of investment in,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's very cool.
But
I'm,
anyways,
I'm at
that's
hunger for
all for me
berries.
today, guys.
Gotcha. Thanks
Gotcha.
for joining us, Witch.
I will see y'all next week whenever I see you next week.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Well, all right
Bye.
then. All
Bye.
right. It's now down to the duo audience.
Yep.
So, all right, let's go on to the next book. And Tevia, you do the honors, man.
Batman Hush 2, a tale of sequel that does not need to exist.
Wow.
Okay. For content purposes,
It,
this story is just Jeff Flow's like, oh, I'm not a Batman comic over here. I'm gonna make a sequel to Batman Hush. Why? We already have Secret Batman years ago. It's so
Mhm.
dumb.
It's
And
funny you should bring that up, Tevia, because like one thing we were talking about yesterday in our immediate news night, right? It's about how unnecessary sequels ruin the series. Like
yeah.
not everything needs a sequel, but here we are. What can you do? Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
And this is technically Batman 162, even though that makes no fucking sense because Batman 160 did not ignore the story completely, meaning this story completely on point. Wait, no,
Wow.
161.
Oh wow.
Oh, wait. I'm confused. The rewind by Matt Fraction and this book.
Yeah.
DC,
I'm pretty sure the editors don't even know how to make sense of this.
yeah, I don't
I,
know either.
I think their own. If this does as poorly as it seems like it's doing, does it say this is an Elseworld take on the Hush storyline?
Which will be fine by me, but I don't want to be in affect continuity.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though this book was put to stand a Red Hood book. Spoiler, the other book
Hmm.
got canceled and good. The other book sounded awful.
Yep.
Anyway, so let's show the first page.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah, first page starts out with I am alone. The way it began, no entertainment if my own judgment for good or bad. And she's Nightwing, Huntress, Damien, Catwoman, and that's Litter. Is that Litter? I don't know.
That looks like it. The one with the green hood.
Yeah, it's Litter. I forgot. I forgot he's part of the storyline because Jeff loaded his way.
Mhm.
It just hurts to tell him again they manipulated his game.
It just.
Like
Mhm.
back over there, driven by emotion, and it's very important to take control. What?
Mhm.
It is so dumb. And then Batman
Mhm.
fights the Bat Family. Yeah, sure.
Again. How many times do we have to see the Bat Family go up against Batman?
So
Audience.
dumb.
Hmm.
Like,
You're literally wearing his insignia, for God's sakes. Like, yeah.
Also, and then the pig in the story, no Tim Drake. I'm sorry. What?
One,
Tim Drake
wonder,
was part with the high story. You're not gonna show me this book?
I wonder why.
So dumb.
Yeah. Hmm.
There are two explanations. Either we got a Bernard bullshit on. I hate that one. I said Jay. I want that. That's oh wait, Jay was that isn't dead. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Bernard,
Yeah.
that needs to go away too.
Yeah.
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 Anyways, next page.
Did you
Yeah.
bring it up right
Yeah.
there?
Next page show now you get bad. What did you do? Which is so dumb. And then we see Jim Lee all work. Which okay, I may hate this storyline. It's so dumb, but God, the art is so good. It's such a waste on this bad story.
It is always such a sad sight to see that such a bad story is given such phenomenal artists.
Yeah. What
Remember
about
what?
you, Benister, man?
Yeah, I'm looking at
Ugh.
you. God damn, what was that Clayman story by Tom King? I'm
Alien
blanking on it.
Crisis.
Heroes in Crisis. Yes, that's the one. Oh my
Boy.
damn.
Yeah, that story was shit.
I know. I know.
Fuck with Tom King thinking. Okay, I don't want to blame him. That's more identity related bullshit too.
Mhm.
Because you can tell that book was sabotaged because sources changed a lot and none sources actually affect the main book at all.
Yep. Yep. Hey, if you're comparing the feces of a cow with the feces of a dog, is there really a difference?
No.
At the end of the day, exactly. They're both feces at the end of the
They're
day.
all
So,
bad.
yeah.
They're all crap. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I see why Batman said, never what did you do? Even though the effect of the fatal quickly, she and Dick will never forgive me. Like, this is so dumb.
Mhm.
Batman actually runs away. I, what was the next page again?
The next page is Batman and Catwoman.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Show it. Okay.
yeah.
Did you do?
Yeah, betting, like, Batman had to use the grappling hook, at the account. She's harsh, and then Catwoman attacks Batman, and it's nonsense. Batman may lie, I've been in meeting with her. Why is she here now? It's so dumb.
Because she wants a cat chat, apparently.
And Catwoman said, I don't want to fight, ban the cat.
Mhm.
Like, it's so dumb. Like, look, I get with Tom King. Tom King's never been with Catwoman Batman release yet, but I'm sorry. Ever since, not Tom King, shit, Jeff Loeb. I
Yeah.
get my words mixed up. Shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, like Jeff Loeb trying to win the Catwoman release it back because reasons, even though he died, and it's a bullshit. Then
Yeah.
Tom King. Like,
It's funny you should say Tom King when the title of this chapter seems is called The King.
I just realized that.
Yep.
It's so dumb. Like, I did not answer any of that. I'm telling you that one from man who done want to string his life. He's so dumb.
hmm
Blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. Batman gets attacked by Damian Wayne Robin, which is dumb. Like, seriously, we should not have these characters fight. So dumb.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
You can only pull off a tango for so long, audience.
Like,
Yeah.
none of it makes any sense. It's so dumb.
hmm
Literally being attacked, basically Batman because when Damian Wayne gets hit somehow, I don't
Yeah.
get it. Yeah,
hmm
literally punch Batman in the face with his bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, what? No, bullshit. Literally should not be able to be Batman. That's crap. That makes no fucking sense.
I
Like,
know, right?
literally is not a fighter. He's more of a tactical, not tactical genius.
Exactly.
What am I saying? He's
Exactly.
more of a
He's that computer. He's that guy you see behind a computer.
yeah,
all
that.
the time. Yep. hmm
Like, it's so dumb. Exoskeleton's not like my fighting style. What? What the hell am I get exoskeleton?
Oh God! Wow.
It's so
All right.
dumb.
All right.
Husband, you a laser gun. I don't get it. So dumb. 100 block the shot. Yay. Batman, I think they used Batarang against Hush and his baton. I don't get it. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's Red Hood. Oh, right, I forgot. In this story, Jason's looking for Red Hood. No, I was trying to say that shit. That came along. I meant Red Hood looking at people well for Hush. Why?
Okay.
I have no idea. I don't get it. So dumb.
Just say that just because Jason Todd's way of giving the finger to Batman.
Yeah.
Yep.
100 for Jason Todd up because reasons.
hmm
Batman as he like say I don't need permission, which is so dumb. He leaves. Batman explodes. I don't get why. I will show that page, but honestly, I just didn't care. And
Yeah.
let's get to the ending. What's your top page?
Okay, the final page.
Yeah, basically show Joker going against Batman. Yeah, Well, who found a well. And the end. To be continued.
I can see,
Oh, Jody. More about the
I
Joker.
can see, I can see this. Yeah, I can see like this, like the artists or the writers trying to make a parallel to Pennywise in this. Instead of the clown
Yeah,
being under the sewers, it's the clown being on the street.
yeah.
So.
I kind of forgot to mention in the story. I think this is a great issue. Again, I haven't read the story, that I don't remember. I saw a lot of reviews of it, honestly, but I just didn't care. And I
Hmm.
think Joker was in surgery because Hush swayed his float. Don't
What?
remember. Yeah, he got captured some reason. I don't get why.
Dang.
And now Joker got recovered, and now he's going to get Batman because Williams.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There you go.
This story makes no fucking sense. Tony White is a joke. It makes no sense. It's a stupid story. It's a stupid secret. It doesn't even exist. Jeff
Hmm.
Loeb said, fuck continuity. I'm going to do my own story same way Bendis did with his All Human one.
Oh
How
yeah.
ironic that both Jeff and Bendis had the exact same problem. They don't give a continuity.
Hmm.
So dumb.
It's
This
unfortunate.
entire sequel did not need to exist. It was a planet sequel, a dark sequel, and just crap after the sequel. This is why I ain't covered this book I see on my channel, but I refuse to review garbage. Okay,
Exactly.
I will review garbage and it pisses me off. This is just dumb.
Hmm.
And I just said, fuck the sequel. I'm gonna ban ship.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that all the editors are probably looking at this as just another Batman title to make money
Yeah.
off of. That's really it. So yeah.
Like honestly, it's
No.
not my advice, John. Don't read this. Wait until Hush 2 ends and just go with the Matt Flax and let Matt Flax get back in the book.
There you go.
This book it's a flappy.
Go stick to the classics, audience.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Or but wait until this storyline ends and then go and wait until Matt Flax and come back. Or wait until Hush 2 ends, then I'm getting confused right now. Like this scheduling is a mess. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyways.
But anyway, any final thoughts before we move on, Tevia?
Final thoughts on this book. Screw this book. Don't read Hush 2. Don't bother reading this stupid sequel. Forget the sequel ever happened and just forget it even exists. If you want my advice, don't read this sequel. Forget it exists and just wait until we get back to our main Batman book with Matt Fraction.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But alrighty then.
0 out of 5. This book is shit.
There you go. But alrighty then. I guess with that, we should probably move on because we still got a couple other books to go through. So
Yeah.
all right. With that, audience, we're moving on to the next book, and we're talking about Marvel's 1776 USA, USA, USA.
USA.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is a book it'll probably be better in trade, because like if you are familiar with American history, they do bring in some American icons during the Revolutionary War in this.
Yeah.
So yeah, get your fact checking books out when you're reading this, audience. You know, but the reason they're doing 1776 is because we're 1 year away from America celebrating its 250th birthday. So. Wow, 250 years. Wow.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm just happy that they decided to make a book like this. I mean, hey, it's literally the Avengers trying to save America, So I had to get like all the variant covers that were at my comic book shop. I mean, heck, let me bring up a couple of them. Look at this.
Yep.
There you go.
Nice.
That one I have ordered right now. So Oh, and this is also one of my favorites too. They got this cover in holographic. George Washington as Captain America. And I like the touch that they decided to keep the 13 star circle. So that was amazing. Yeah. But anyway, so what's going on in this book? Well, the premise of this book is apparently Morgan Le Fay is looking to eradicate the Avengers from ever happening. So
Of
to do
course.
that, yep. So to do that, she's going to stop the creation of America.
Well,
Cause
one that you always heard well.
well, I mean, she's lived like what during the King Arthur time, so
Oh, yeah, yeah, that makes
she would
sense.
be
So she
okay.
always had a plan.
Yep. So yeah, and in doing so, she's going to probably be wiping out like all the mainstream Marvel superheroes while you're at it too. You know,
Yep.
so you would think that also without America, audience, here's a food for thought: without America, you would never have a Hulk, you would never have a Superman, you would never have a Captain America,
Now,
no
a Batman
Avengers,
or Wonder
no
Woman or any
ex-
creators.
exactly. You know, although Peacemaker did show us that if the Nazis ruled the world, we would still have Spider-Man for some reason.
Yeah, I don't get it. That, that,
Yeah,
that is Earth X.
yeah,
That's,
yeah, no, yeah. They reference that in Peacemaker season 2, where
yeah.
yeah, apparently in Earth-X, Spider-Man exists. I don't know how Nazi Spider-Man would look like, but okay.
Yeah, that's the future I don't want. That's
Yeah,
the time I don't want to know about it. Not
yeah,
future time.
yeah. I don't want to think of it that way, you know. Like I don't want to see the Spider-Man insignia replaced by Sir Nutter insignia, you know. No, no, no. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, so Morgan Le Fay is looking to actually help the British win the Revolutionary War. You know, so dang it. Luckily, Ben Franklin, you know, through some of his connections, is like realizing, yeah, there's some mysticism at work here, and in order to boost up their rankings, to give themselves a fighting chance, Ben Franklin uses resources to create a ritual that will actually send his ghost to the future to recruit some of the heroes of America's future to save America's past. You know, and hold on, let me bring up the picture. Actually, where is it? Where is it? So yeah, we get the reintroduction of Ben Franklin's ghost, audience. Now, for all those who are reading the Jerry Dugan's Deadpool run, the one that introduced Ellie and
Mm-hmm.
made made Deadpool a superstar status icon. One of his supporting casts in that run was actually the ghost of Benjamin Franklin. Like, yeah, yeah. This was during the Dead Presidents arc where an out of control necromancer was using his a spell book to resurrect the bodies of former presidents.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah. And doing so, Ben Franklin ended up coming by. He slipped through the cracks and became a ghost, and he became a mainstay character in Deadpool's book.
Ah,
Cause yeah, he kind of actually grew accustomed to the way maidens of the modern era were dressing as. Like, oh,
That's so funny.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and he became best buds with Deadpool. I mean, heck, he even had electricity powers too, a ghost of electricity powers.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know if J. Michael Straczynski looked that up, but I just kind of find that as a funny tidbit to draw upon. So anyway, so Benjamin Franklin's ghost goes to the Sanctum Sanctorum. He informs Doctor Strange about what's happening, and so Doctor Strange goes and recruits some heroes, right? These
Yep.
heroes being Spider-Man, Captain America, Miss Hulk, and Iron Man. And he just explains to them the situation that's going on. That Morgan Le Fay is looking to rewrite history so that America's heroes never existed. Um, I didn't like the part about like the whole. This kind of felt like it was forced upon this book, where one character needed to bring this up, like saying, would it really be that bad if the British won? I mean, you
Oh
know,
dear God.
yeah, yeah. I mean, look at Australia and Canada. Things didn't turn out too badly for them. Uh, dude, you might not even exist if the British won, because gene
Yeah, that's
pools
dumb.
gene pools being what they are, and he tries bringing up the point. Well, I mean, the British outlawed slavery before America did, but I kind of like to bring up. You're comparing how long has Britain been its own established country compared to America, who was a developing
It's a
country.
decade after they fought the undo so we figured, well, we didn't
Yeah,
figure that
yeah,
we're idiots, but
yeah. I know it did feel like something that was forced upon this book. But
yeah.
yeah, the way I'm seeing it is, it's like this kind of like setting up. Like, you ever watch like one of those Christmas movies where like you have that one person in the corner who doesn't have the Christmas spirit, but by the end of the movie they do. I kind of feel like that. I
What?
kind of feel like I kind of feel like that's what J. Michael Straczynski is doing here. Like, hey, maybe some people who aren't happy with the country and believe, like, maybe the world will be better off without the country, but by the end you might get your opinions changed.
Well, we said
So
the country is being fucked right now. And that's
yeah, I know, but
what's not talking
yeah,
about?
that's not. Yeah, aside from that, so Benjamin Stephen Strange conducts a spell to send them all back, but like he needs to stick in the present to make the spell continue, right? So he has Clea go with them and assist. So let me bring up the picture. They go back to the past, and of course they have to dress up like the times. You
Yeah, that makes
know?
sense.
Yeah. I mean,
Also,
Steve is
I'm having to ever join Spiderman because the main book is so bad. I'm
here's
never
a bit.
gonna good way back
Here,
on Spiderman again.
here's a bit of creativity. What they do with Spider-Man. He's a messenger boy.
That's funny.
Oh my god, wouldn't it be funny if he's the one who's saying the British are coming, the British are coming, the British are coming, you
Funny.
know? Oh yeah, that's true. So of course when they get here, Steve gives them all their assignments. Let me see if I could bring up that page. Yeah, I didn't upload that page, but I have the comic in front of me, right?
Yep.
So he's telling Iron Man to go to Philadelphia, sound the alarms and, reinforce them. He's telling Bruce to go off the grid and, we need to go aid the scouts, this and that. You know, Steve is being captain, right? And who's better at saving America than Captain America himself, you know?
Yep.
Yep. Although there does come like this one point where J. Michael Straczynski is trying to be a little funny here, because like Steve and Peter, they kind of need to go a little bit incognito in joining the Revolutionary Army without disturbing anything historical. But to do so, they kind of just slip under the ranks, and they decide that the one person that they can sort of trust is Benedict Arnold.
Of course. Wait,
Like,
what?
oh.
Wait.
He's just,
Wait.
Steve,
That traitor?
yes, I know that's the irony, right, right, man. It's the irony. I see what
That's
he's
not
trying
gonna
to
end
say.
well.
Yeah. But I, I guess like I don't know. I want to reserve judgment until I see what Steve's justification on this is. So
I
yeah,
hope you know what he's doing because you can't trust him. He betrayed everybody.
yep.
Wait for the break empire.
Yeah. Did you ever watch American the Motion Picture, Tevia?
No.
It was like it was a Netflix movie. It was yeah, it's a very dude bro sort of take on the American Revolutionary War.
Of course.
There comes a point where George Washington actually punches Benedict Arnold, and Benedict Arnold is like saying, "Are you surprised to see me leading the British Army instead of King James?" And George Washington says, "What? Of course not. You obviously pulled a Benedict Arnold. A Benedict Arnold." Yeah,
That's so
Benedict Benedict is saying, "Wait, what? Yeah, a Benedict Arnold. You're a thing now, bro. Whenever somebody gets fucked over by a friend, it's called getting Benedict Arnolded."
funny.
And Benedict,
Dirty.
And Benedict is saying, wait, no, you can't just do that. Like, and Washington's like saying, oh yeah, we can because we all voted on it, and that's called fucking democracy.
That's,
Oh, that was funny. If you ever, that's a movie you all should watch during Fourth of July. It's stupid fun, but hey, they also have the Into the Spider Verse animators working on that movie too. So
ooh,
it was still a lot of fun. But anyway, so Peter and Steve they infiltrate the Continental Army. Unfortunately, they get intercepted by them, and now they're being seen as spies. So
of
we'll have
course.
to, yep, we're gonna have to wait to see how that unfolds in the next issue, audience. I'm so invested to see where this story goes. J. Michael Straczynski, he's had his great moments with Captain America. So I'm just
Yeah,
hoping he has some good Cap moments in this. As a huge time Captain America fan, I thought it would have been a really clever twist if he could have incorporated William Nasland, the Spirit of '76, into the story. Let me actually bring up his picture.
that's him.
Yeah,
Never heard of him.
yeah. He's actually the third person who became Captain America.
You mean
Actually,
after Steve Rogers or did it before Steve Rogers? Because given
this was this was after Steve Rogers because
oh,
remember at the time here's okay let me give everybody like a historical trivia of Captain America's lore, right? When Captain America started out, right, his comics ha- suffered a dilemma in the late
yeah, because after the
1940s.
war,
The
he
dilemma
made the
being
note that said, "Screw it, we're gonna give up Steve Rogers and make other Captain Americas."
exactly, like the war ended. There's only so many stories you could keep telling of Captain America and Bucky, fighting Nazis, fighting Hydra, and this and that. So, what did they decide to do? Well, okay, let's have stories of Captain America post World War, and eventually we'll have Captain America fight communism.
But none of the
Uh,
stories were good. They were all
yeah,
bad.
it, it it was something to try pushing Cap forward. Didn't really take, so they decided to cancel Captain America and shelve them until the '60s, where
With
in
the
Avengers
Avengers.
number yep, in Avengers issue number 4, where Stan Lee's like, you know what? We're all excited about like bringing in these heroes, but let's bring in a golden age hero like Captain America, and
Yep.
establish that he was actually frozen towards the end of World War
And
II.
Bucky was dead.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, that was great and all, but then you have to ask yourself, wait a minute, if Captain
And,
America was frozen in towards the end of World War II, then
and who
how
was
come
the
we
other
had
guys?
yeah, who how come we had stories of Captain America post World War II? Oh, the answer? Oh, the US military just replaced Steve and Bucky with other people. Because they
Retcon,
didn't
baby.
yeah. Well, it was done to like from the US's point of view, they didn't want the country knowing that Captain America actually died. That
Yeah,
would have broken yeah, that would have broken more morale, this and that.
which is
So
actually a deal we kind of got with Eli Bradley. You know,
that's true, yeah.
but the actual storyline itself, I
Was it
think,
a
was
red
right. That story is dark.
yeah, I wouldn't yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call stuff like Eli Bradley or William Nasland's time as retconning. It was able to like uh, politely insert itself into Captain America's history by
Yeah,
making sense. So yeah, we needed a reason as to why there were stories of Captain America, still having adventures after World War II.
yeah,
So this was the best they can do. William Nasland himself was an established hero during the '40s because at the time, audience, there were a lot of patriotic themed heroes. You
yeah.
know,
There was Captain America,
Mhm.
and then there was Captain characters, one an indie character.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of patriotic characters like Union Jack, this and
Yeah,
that. Yeah, so William Nasland being the spirit of '76, the government decided, okay, he's going to be the next Captain America. Oh, he sadly enough, he did die during the World War II, and then you had Jeffrey Mace. But you know what? I'm not gonna get too much into that tidbit of
We'll be
history.
here all day.
Yeah, exactly. We have a video of the Captain America mantle that I did with our buddy Kara, so you all should check that out. But anyway, William Nelson, I thought it would have been great if they brought him to 1776. This is what I'm saying. So going to be picking up the next issues of Force Audience, and yeah, we'll see where this goes. But all right then, that's really all I have to say about this. So we can move on to the next book. Tevia.
Ultimate Wolverine issue 11, and okay, I can't find any other images. I'm sorry, this was a rush, but the only thing that happened about this book on the other is the ending. That's important because everything else, it's just not interesting. Like, look, I get where the light's coming from. This guy in Wolverine story is an open universe, but the problem is, we got rid of the Winter Soldier stuff a long time ago. So to make a long story short, but out of nonsense, Wolverine got his memory back. He got rescued from the bad guys, Colossus and Magic.
Yeah.
You see them, they're assholes. Long story. The main bad guy of this thing have a brain. I don't get it. It's
Wait,
weird.
Isn't that brain Charles Xavier?
I think so. I don't know the detail about that. I don't know. No.
Yeah, I thought I saw an article that stated that
Yeah.
Charles was a brain.
Yeah. Matt and Colossus talked to this other guy. One died, one died. Traitors. One twice Sinesia. Jonah drove many experience to speak so loudly. But it was not long. Jupiter went void. And okay, they Benny put the sweet bomb with a sound from my brain.
Okay.
They used a jet to basically get the bomb in the air. Gambit actually talked to someone on the phone. I don't know the answer. Hello, who is this? Got to Sabretooth, which, okay, in this unit, I can Sabretooth, the good guy, competing.
It just sounded like they did that just to do something different with Sabretooth, Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, Sabretooth and Ash are psycho.
Yep.
Sabretooth thing again, crazy out there, crazy than usual. I still don't know that we're going to Gamma was like one, open one wolf. I got Elizabeth to head clean up with the way you gave me. I don't know when that happened. I'm not reading this book, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, to make a long story short, like I said before in the other King game, sorry about that. But in the other way, Wolverine said, probably not, was another that took some people put it away that took out my brain. Someone now tracked us somehow. He sniffs, and well, the bomb really goes off. Like they try to evacuate. Wolverine tried to stop the jet with the Sentinel. I think Ford made it. Yeah. Gambit and Ford the thing tried to leave. Like when you come out, let's get him. Wolverine had to jump to the jet with the Sentinel. They didn't get the bomb. Bomb goes off, and everyone is now dead. The end.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So yeah, all together we know about the cover, gone. They're all dead. And now Wolverine is the last one, last survivor.
Wow, dude.
Well,
wait. So that's it. The series is over.
No. The series is over. I think we have one issue 12.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's got revenge.
You know what this book feels like? The current Ultimate X-Men, right, audience? It just doesn't feel like an X-Men book.
That book feels more like a manga story. I'm fine with manga, but X-Men,
it's just not like what you would think of an X-Men title to be. Well, the main X-Men title to be, So I think the editors that be understood that, and so they gave us Ultimate Wolverine because I noticed like they started bringing in some of the mainline roster of the
Yeah,
X Men
damn
into
it,
the show.
Nightcrawler, Misty, they got killed. So,
Exactly, so wow, this just brought them in to appease the OG X Men fans, but at the same time, they kind of snuck in a way to kind of get rid of those characters
yeah,
at the
they all
same
got killed off.
time.
Gambit died. I
Mhm.
think that's Jean Grey. Well, no, that's Black Widow. My bad. I forgot Black Widow was in this book.
Oh,
Shit.
okay, Black Widow. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
my bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sabretooth, I
Yeah.
think he's alive. I don't think he died. I don't know.
Mhm.
Don't know about the other two characters. I think they're dead. Yeah, but they all the
Mhm.
characters on Decibel when he's the last survivor. Again.
Wow.
So yeah,
Again,
someone for the resistance, someone for them. So well, shit. There goes all the characters that we all are like they're all dead. Then why
yeah.
did you want to get it? They're gone. What was the
I
point?
think I think it was just their way of getting rid of like the faces of the X Men, so that the spotlight could be on Mariko Tamaki's
Wolverine.
Mariko Tamaki's X Men book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that
yeah,
sucks.
it is. I
And
know.
you
I
make
know.
that anyway, so basically, fuck it. We got kill all the characters off. That won't be the last survivor.
Hmm.
Great. Wonderful. Someone's going to be attachment to this Wolverine. But now he's the only character that I have left will be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, all things not just good things must come to an end, audience.
Yeah.
After all, so
No, it is a bad book. No,
Mhm.
I don't think it's a bad book, but it's a fan Wolverine who likes Wolverine stories. It's not anything new. This is just,
yeah.
X-Men are being screw it on a bad timeline. Where have we seen
Mhm.
that before? Oh, wait, they defeat the past, Age of Apocalypse. This awful Age of Wolverine story, no one gave a damn out, might have good. Don't read Age
Yeah.
of Wolverine. It's garbage. Don't bother. I dropped this book off of the play because it's so dumb. The time and not anything either. I just didn't care.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But
But
it is
it,
what it is.
yeah, I don't
Mhm.
get it.
Well, universe is ending anyway,
Yeah,
so
even done anyway, so that's such fuck it. We got killed, get it off. That this again proved my point. What was the point of making the old Wolverine if I could do anything with it? You had a go out to the Winter Soldier Wolverine, but you said, fuck it. We're not gonna do that story. And we're gonna Wolverine get memory back. Then what am I doing this story anyway? Like a damn story. I don't get it.
Again, it just felt like something they put in at the last minute, because
Yeah.
they realized their Ultimate X-Men didn't feel like an X-Men team book, so
Yeah.
is what it is.
Like the
Anyway,
premise is so what we mean the Winter Soldier, the cool idea. I'm
mhm.
found the idea, but you could have kept it going on for I don't know, 5 issues before you get money back.
Yeah, sounds
Maybe
like
I'm just thinking way too much on this.
yeah, but it is what it is anyway, audience. So, all
Oh,
right,
yeah, I have all the open books. You want my advice? Just read Open Spider-Man and the Ultimates, and that's it. One of my favorites is boring. Beyond belief.
Also, I still find enjoyment in Ultimate Spider-Man just because of
Yeah.
Richard Parker and his constant his constant need to appease Black Cat.
Same. I love that book. Oh, I was reading a book today, and I'm
Oh
just
my
pissed
god.
that book is ending. What the hell?
Yeah. Right when they put in Superior Spider-Man, like in the last issue. Oh, yep. But anyway, all right, then, audience. Speaking of Spider-Man, that's actually going to be our next book. So we're not talking about something ultimate. We're talking about something from the 90s.
Yep.
Spider-Man
I'm 94.
Exactly, issue number 2. And we'll also be talking about 3 too as well, So anyway, from where we left off in the first issue, Morlun, he kills Kane for coming back empty-handed, but this isn't the first time Morlun has killed Kane because hey, he needs to feed on spider people, so Kane is basically his endless supply because he'll kill him, but then he'll resurrect him at the same time, and I
Of
gotta
course.
say. I gotta say, Moreland is giving like these creepy daddy vibes. Like, let me bring up this picture. Look at that. Look at the way he's holding
That's so
naked
creepy.
Kane. I was like, ooh,
No need
ooh,
for,
ooh.
no need for Kane. No need for
Yeah,
fear. We have been through this part 100 times. Down through this in 10 very long years.
yeah. He's
Uh-huh.
like
Sure.
he's
Come from my own side,
carrying.
you were born, you have learned, you have died. But you're the one who killed him.
I know. And like he's also remarking on how decomposed his face is being every single time he's resurrected. And man, this is also some creepy dialogue from him. Like, as soon as he puts him in his bed and puts the blanket over his naked body, like Morlun is like leaving and saying, "But for now, Kane, sleep, then awake and live to serve me once again. And when your degeneration reaches its inevitable peak, I will feast on your energy, and in death, you will grant me life."
What? Yeah,
Does
that's
anybody like?
fucked up.
Yeah, does any? I think Kane needs a whistle. Just can somebody call social services on this dude? Like,
Yeah. Or get help.
yeah, yeah. Oh god, dude, that's some creepy. I don't want to say the p word, but yeah, yeah. Okay, let's continue on with the book, all right?
Let's move
Anyway,
on. Next.
okay, so you have Spider-Man. He's doing his usual business. He's patrolling the streets in New York, and he runs into like these. My first time seeing these villains, right? It's like all of them are like animal themed. They look like Z-list villains, to be honest. You have
Yeah. Wait, do you have the image or no?
unfortunately, I didn't have the image. I only
Yeah.
selected a few couple. Some of these villains are the grizzly, the kangaroo, and the gibbon. Okay, and then you
Oh?
have
Oh yeah,
yeah,
these
I
are
know.
Jewish villains.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like if one of your villains is named the kangaroo, then they're a shitty villain. So
Yeah.
yeah, so they get to fighting, this and that. Spider-Man deals with them, and who pops up? Morlun, of all
Of course.
people. Yep. So yeah, surprisingly, he's here to actually help Spider-Man go up against them. But
Why?
he has some sinister motives. But in the midst of this, like you cut back to Mary Jane, and guess what? She's actually looking to have a talk with her aunt. Yeah,
This
what's her
part made
name?
me happy because I
Aunt
haven't read
Anna.
it.
Yeah, the last issue. Oh yeah, that was really great when Mary Jane was sticking up for Peter like that in front of
Yeah.
her aunt.
Because fuck the main human so fuck at this point. So thank
Yeah,
God we have found some good Mary Jane.
yeah,
I mean, how
yeah.
is it the OG humans that give me Mary Jane, but the main asshole, book don't refuse to give us that.
I know, I
I don't
know.
get it. But they're
They really
petty.
did. They really did a number on 616 Mary Jane. But
Yeah.
anyway, so remember, she basically told her aunt to f off if she ever insults her husband again. But now here, Mary Jane just wants to, she doesn't just want to apologize. She just wants to work things out between her and her aunt, which is pretty sweet. Actually, let me bring up the picture. Okay,
Aww.
it's not the one where they hug, but they still hug.
Yeah.
Anyway, they get to talking, this and that, and unfortunately, Aunt Anna does bring up a little bit of a sad truth, right? Um, let me try reading that speech. Look,
It's part of you were so upset why I said about Peter last time because deep down you think I'm right.
oof, oof,
Oh.
oof.
Yeah, I got bullshit.
Yeah, like because remember, like Aunt Anna's whole argument was like about like Peter like not being able to provide for Mary Jane. I mean, remember Peter at this moment is living with his aunt in her attic. You know, like I know Aunt Anna doesn't have the best views of Peter, but like just from her perspective, right? Like this is a man who's supposed to be providing for Mary Jane, and he's just failing in all those shortcomings. Remember, these were the values of the '90s when it comes to family dynamics. Typically it was the man who had to support the family. She's from that mindset. But
Yeah.
yeah, we get back to the actual main fight between Morlun, Spider-Man, and these group of D-listers. And Morlun starts not just beating these guys, but also sucking their life force.
Of course.
And yep, and during this time, we cut back to Mary Jane, now wanting to have a talk about May, right? And it's there we get the bombshell revelation that Aunt May always knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man.
Thank God. I'm happy about
Oh. Yeah, I know in the show she never found out, but again, after a while, you kind of have to find out something
that. Yeah.
suspicious.
Because
Yeah,
that plot point has been done to death in main Secret Six for decades. It's been so goddamn need to die.
exactly. At a certain point, she has to have found Peter having she had to have found Peter's suit in a dirty laundry pile, So yeah. And while this is going down, Kane wakes up and he's saying, "Please don't let me die again. Can't take this anymore. I gotta get out of here." She was like, "I cannot let that man touch me again." Oh, good. Oh, dude. You need some therapy sessions, dude. So even when he's looking at himself in the mirror, right? He puts his costume back on, but man, when he looks himself in the mirror, he sees more Lun in back of him with massaging his shoulders. Like,
What the fuck?
oh, and Kane immediately just breaks the mirror. Like, no, I hate you. Oh my God,
Yeah. Yeah, but again.
dude. Yeah. Of course he sees Spider-Man in the mirror as he's looking back at him too. So anyway, to make it a long story short, the story kind of ends with Morlun beating Spider-Man and taking Spider-Man with him. And we did see another game player comes in, Craven the Hunter. I'm like, wow, I kind of
Oh
want to
yeah,
know.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I kind of want to know where this is going. Because Craven, I thought you settled down.
What do
Last
you
we saw
guys?
you in the animated universe. Yes, he was a good guy. I mean, he started out as a bad guy, but yeah,
Yeah.
this is something Jake brought up once in the discussion about Spider-Man 94, right? The biggest thing to take out villains in the Spider-Man show was actually a woman, a romance. When you stop and think about it, how did Eddie Brock died? He said he sacrificed himself to save his therapist. How did Mysterio die? He stayed behind to be with his one true love as they both died.
Then the thing
Yeah,
exploded.
exactly. Craven the Hunter, he decided to stay in the jungles with his Calypso.
Of course.
So, yeah. It seems like that was always love interests were always what were taking out Spider-Man's rogues gallery. Okay, I didn't think of it that way. But yeah. So I really kind of want to know why Craven is back here. Wanting to hunt Spider-Man. And he also brought a wine with him. So let's just talk about the other issue. Uh,
Issue
issue
3.
number 3. Yep. So, we do get pages of basically the origins of Morlun and what he's about, this and that. He just needs to keep feeding on spider people. We all know that at this point. So, but he monologues all this to Spider-Man, and he basically cocoons him in a web. You know. So, damn, what picture was I going to bring up? Was it okay? Okay, yeah. Anyway, so he's going to feed on Spider-Man later, and while this is going down, you see Kane, right? He's just trying to piece together his life, like he has these fractured memories, right? So he grabs the cocoon that Spider-Man's in, he bumps his head with his, and now he gets all these memories going in him, specifically of Mary Jane. You know?
Mm.
Oh boy. Because now all of a sudden, randomly, he cannot stop thinking of Mary Jane. Now, oh boy, that's gonna be a hurdle to climb. Of course, Spider-Man breaks out of the cocoon because of the power of love, this and that. He's trying to make his way out Morlun's hideout. He sees some of his experiments. Unfortunately, Peter's going to have to fight through what looks like a Griffin hybrid, you know?
Yeah.
So that's going to be something. While this is going down, we go back to Mary Jane Watson's room. And let me bring up the picture. Do-do-do-do. Kane pops up. Oh boy. He
Oh
falls.
yeah, I go like, why do I love you? Why am I doing these
Yep.
things?
Why is this happening to me? As he takes his
What?
mask off, saying, "Why do I love you?"
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So, yikes. I can only imagine from Mary Jane's perspective, like, oh my God, Peter, what happened to you? Because Kane looks exactly like Peter, just now with disfigured face and long hair. Like, damn. But anyway, back to the actual Spider-Man. He's fighting off the Griffin creature that's in Morland's hideout, and he's already beaten up. He's already pretty much beaten up already from his previous fight with those Zealous heroes and Morlun. But luckily, that's when Craven pops up. Yep, he somehow was able to track Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's like, Craven? Indeed. And the time has come, Spider-Man. My
to kill
final
you.
hunt. Yep, my final hunt ends tonight. As the issue ends with him diving his spear into Spider-Man. He's like, oh boy. And next issue is
Yep.
gonna be called Heart of the Hunter. Oh wow. Yeah, really wasn't expecting that. I mean, huh.
Was I? And that's kind of like, wait, what? Like,
What was
why
that?
you, Craven?
Yeah, we got some questions you need to answer, Craven. Like, did things not work out with you and Calypso?
Miss
It kind of
anything?
seemed, yeah, it kind of seemed like you two had a happy ending at the end of the show. You two decided to stay in the jungle and live as one. But eh, eh, I don't know if the next issue is going to have enough time to provide answers to that, but we'll see.
I have a feeling
Overall,
we're not gonna answer any of that.
yeah. I mean, it's already a miracle we got this resolution to begin with.
Yeah.
It took us like over 20 years, audience, but at least Marvel's like, okay, we'll give you a resolution to the '90s Spider-Man show. All right, all right. You know, but yeah. What are your thoughts on this comic so far, Otavia?
I don't know. I'm spreading this because one, I'm very excited for this book because okay, finally we're gonna transpire 94 in comic book.
Mhm.
Okay, fine. Jamie particular I trust him. I think he can pull it off. The always
Huh?
have been questionable, but fuck it. Don't Jamie know how he's doing? I know we give a shot. Issue one, made me happy because I got people running back in America. Made me happy because thank God because fuck the main book man was shit. So I
Yeah,
won.
yeah,
Issue two, it starts strong, but it can confuse the Mullen stuff and the Ezekiel stuff. I don't know, come on, that confused me. But
yep, yep.
hey, still confused with what's happening, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Hmm.
But the thing that when Mary Jane sent me happy. Issue
Hmm.
three, this book, I don't know how to go on anymore. I'm so confused.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still trying to lose me. Like, wait, why Craven here? Damn it, anything? What's going on? What's happening?
I
What?
know.
The Kane stuff I get because that Orban Kane stuff in the 90s, that's fine.
Yeah,
But I kind of love the Craven stuff happened. Like, what?
yeah. And especially since it's only a 5-issue miniseries, isn't it? So
I
dang,
think so, yeah. One, two more issues left, I think.
yikes.
That
Yeah.
worried me. Like, did you have enough time to flap all this up?
No, it really wouldn't have enough time.
Shit.
Um,
Well, that's not good.
um, at the end of the day, audience, at least we know that Spider-Man from the animated series got back with Mary Jane. So
Yeah, that's the bad thing. But they got married, so we won. Hell,
technically they aren't married. Like, dang.
well, yeah,
Technically,
well,
yeah.
but honestly, they still get they remarried, so we still won.
Yeah, yeah, they have to remarry themselves, like, yeah.
So I'm happy. So
There
I
you go.
got my way. I win.
There you go. We all of us as fans need to have our win moments.
Yeah,
So,
because since the main book's so shit, we need to win instead of loss these days.
that's true. That's true. But
Yeah.
anyway, all right. I think this can
I
be
put
done.
the 2 issue my rating. I give it 3 out of 5. It's
Okay.
good. Way better than any comic in all these days. Is it my
It
first
will help.
comic? No. Ultimate is far better, but I
Yeah.
did continue with that night
It
before.
will help. It will help a lot more if we knew that there were more issues coming about
Agreed.
after this. Yep. So, but yeah. So anyway, let's move on because, man, sadly, we're gonna have to end on a bit of a down note on the last book.
Yeah.
So,
Venom
all right,
251.
go
Fuck this
ahead.
book. This
Go
book is awful. Like,
dang.
ugh.
Hey, at least the silver lining is that MJ and Paul are officially split, right? From this
That's the
book.
good news.
Yeah, yeah, So, all right. So, what happened, Tevia?
Okay. Forgive me, John. I don't remember what the fuck happened. I blocked it with my brain because this is dumb. This makes no sense. Million Venom. What the hell are they doing? It's so dumb. Like, my brain is fried.
Yeah.
Like, I think the story starts out with Mary swinging at Venom, which is just dumb.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
Okay, so, yeah, wait, it starts out with Kid talking to Doc Ock. Why Doc Ock in this book? I have no idea and I don't care. It
Wait,
doesn't
what?
matter.
Okay, didn't he get pardoned or something like that?
I think so, and I'm an all new Venom issue 9, I think, that's what they say.
Okay.
Or do a 248. New map.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha. Get it?
Yeah.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Marvel, stick with the number and stick with it, damn it. Stop rewind back to number 1.
I know, right?
Doc Ock talked to Luke Cage and now I'm going to need to say personally, we said what we can say explore the New World Order. Oh man, I'll say they're welcome too, can't they? Lexington coming out there, maybe we'll get a warm welcome. Oh, from his successor. Fuck off. No, again, trying to get it. Really, at the end, acting clear because, well, Williams don't get. They hear silent and then they swing away and then they do Iron Venom. Which
They
Laura
do what? Wait, what?
I am not kidding.
Iron Venom.
Yeah, that's a joke. Get it?
Yeah.
I will get the panel, but I really would. But as I said, I did a worse job. Some of that.
Uh-huh.
It's so dumb.
Well, speaking of dumb things, like, wasn't there another picture you wanted to bring up after this?
Yeah, that's the ending.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The building
To
got
make this good book short because I don't want to talk about this shit. Remember you keep running, attacking the assholes. I don't get. We can talk to Larry Robinson.
Uh-huh.
You know, the Daily Planet reporter. I forgot he was in this book.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of who are you on now? Man, sitting we reckon he was downtrodden. And lobby, they're not the same. Okay, so down to lobby about stuff. I went account. Chris basic crash last week. Venom Man had to blind the street and the cops were on their way to explain UFO. People don't care. Even to issue 250 with the no stuff.
Oh, man.
Don't care.
I almost forgot, like, Mary Jane's supposed to fight against Noel in the coming future.
That's going to be that event. Which we are so fucked.
Oh, Noel just really hasn't caught a break since King in Black.
Noel should have stayed there when I'm billing. We didn't need him to come back.
Every time you see Noel now, he just gets beaten, audience. Dang.
Oh, just for that Paul back. Why? Fuck
Oh.
Paul. Why is he in that book? Go away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want him dead.
Right.
Why do
All
you
right.
keep holding an awful piece of shit of a book?
I know,
What time I
right?
said? Why can't all just kill this kid off and get rid of him?
Because we're not allowed to have the things we want, Tevia,
Oh, yeah.
apparently. Yeah.
Things.
Gotcha. Anyway, so
Anyways,
you
long story short, I think Mary Jane and Jonathan will basically get attacked by these green assholes. Don't know who these guys are. I think that their name's Scar, an organization that symbiotes.
okay?
Know what the organization? I don't care. They work with Doc Ock.
Okay.
Why did Doc Ock have an arm against symbiotes? I don't know. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Still fighting against Scar assholes. Doc Ock showed in a white suit. We get classic reasons. When you talk to Venom, we don't talk about changing our big cube. We don't care. And Doc Ock basically used Thunder against another symbiote guy. Yeah, it was, now you can show the panel.
Brace yourselves, audience.
Now see how Spider Spider Venom. The end. What a terrible book this is. Fuck this book.
Oh my god.
This is so fucking dumb. And just prove my point. More don't comment more. Also, wait a minute. That design was Spider Coins. This Spider Coins over again.
Oh damn.
What are they doing?
They want very covered justification. That's all I'm seeing with this. You know? So,
Experiment is a tailspin needs to die. Now
uh-huh.
you need to stop buying this piece of a book and just read this Venom book. And stop having it Venom and end this shit. End this experiment, end this bullshit, and end this terrible story.
I know.
Both Spider and Venom are both bad, but they're both bad. But
yeah.
ASM, I'll give that book we got in space. It's stupid. We just added something that's interesting, it's dumb.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have next issue in ASM deal with no matter about Spider-Man. Why? Have they just ran out of ideas?
At this point, probably.
A long time ago.
At this point, probably. Yeah.
You know what? The Carnage book is far better than that. And even though that book had problems, that book is about Carnage. It's dumb, but we did that interesting. But then that book
isn't that the one where Muse is part of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. I think he's the one that's bringing.
I haven't read it, but I saw a review of it.
Gotcha. No, I think Muse is really the one that's giving life to that comic. Really, the extra spice. Yeah. So, yeah.
But I'm just done with James Venom. I want the experiment to die. Unfortunately, we got an event coming out at the way, gentlemen, called Spider-Man Venom. I forget the name.
The one that's between Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage, I recall, right?
Yeah, that event.
Yeah, that crossover.
Yeah, I forget the name of it.
Same here. We'll see what happens.
Oh, just stop. End this awful experiment. Stop having Million Venom. Stop having Peter Parker with the other alien chick. Stop writing a terrible story. Get back to the married couple and let them have married couple. Let them have a daughter, damn it. And fans Nick Wayne promised.
Doesn't Spider-Man have an alien girlfriend right now? I forgot.
Yeah, he does, but he's dumb.
Damn. Oh boy.
I'm so done with this bad Spider-Man comic. I can't do anymore.
Gotcha.
And the worst part is we look over Spider-Man November, then I got 2 days in December. Great. Dang. Fucking wonderful. My one bug before it's gone.
What a way to end the year, audience.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wait till December.
See how that goes. But all right then. Yeah. There you go, audience. We reached the end of the books. So at this point, I'd like to thank Tevia for showing up again. As always, you always answer the call, man. Thanks for that.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun, audience. But join us next time when we do the news and reviews and all that good stuff the following week. So, all right, audience. With that, we're signing out. See
Yep.
y'all next time.
Bye.
See ya.